Which kind of? Happy, qualcosa di happy, qualcosa di felice per favore Stefano. Vai, dai. Ok, vabbè. Ok, pretty good. Rob&Tahmoh, don't say. Tahmoh, where is your friend? He's coming. Doesn't matter.
Hi everybody. My friend Tahmoh's coming. I don't know where he's coming. He's on his way. How's it been going? Everybody having fun? Yeah. Good. There he is. Tahmoh.
I thought I was waiting for you, buddy. Sorry.
I fine. I got on stage, then I realized, oh no, he's not here yet.
I'm missing my partner. How's everybody doing? Good. Aw, you sound a little low in energy. You guys are like me yesterday.
Were you low energy yesterday?
Come on, buddy. You saw me.
Yeah.
I was the best.
I mean, I was not in the best shape myself.
Yeah, I think you were doing a bit better than me.
Really?
I was literally falling asleep on my feet.
Oh wow.
I had a couple times where I was in the green room and I was.
Wow. That's tired. But in all fairness, I didn't know you before this weekend, so
This is true.
I just thought you were a tall, sleepy guy.
And now we're best friends.
Now we're best friends.
I just thought who's the tall, sleepy guy? Who's that tall, sleepy guy?
It's fun though. It's fun meeting new people, meeting other new actors.
Yeah, that's what's cool about these conventions, you know?
Yeah.
I think is that, you know, you get to meet people. Maybe you've seen their work, maybe you haven't, and you get to bond over a weekend. You
Yeah.
spend this much time together. It's something truly unique about a con experience too. Like it's kind of a marathon.
Yes.
You can get to know people quite well in a very short amount of time.
Yeah. And then it feels like you work together.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did that thing together in Rome.
Yes, we did. We'll always have that.
We'll always have Rome.
We'll always have Rome. Should we take some questions?
Oh sure.
Or are you like Ty Olson? You just want to like.
No. I like questions. I'm a rule follower.
Okay.
He's not a rule follower necessarily.
No, not
I do like rules, and I like answering the question. And as opposed to Richard and Matt, Richard, he takes the question and then never quite answers it. He goes on a tangent.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. My question's for Rob.
Okay.
When are you sorry.
Oh, she's so cute.
I was wondering about tour dates for Loud and Swing, but now I'm flustered.
Wait, say it again.
I was wondering about tour dates for Loud and Swing.
I wonder about tour dates for Loud and Swing. I love you so much. Hey, I tweeted that other band. I tweeted out about that other band.
Yeah, we were so thankful. Thank
Okay,
you for
cool. So she's asking about my band, Loud and Swain, and when we're going to be touring. We're doing like random shows here and there for the rest of the year. We're going to be in England in October. Twice. Yes. In Liverpool and then London.
Yeah, I'm going to those. So.
Okay, awesome. Do you remember the dates? I don't remember the dates.
October 25th and October 27th.
There you go. Okay, so that's that. And then we're going to be playing every creation event through the end of 2015. So that's exciting for us. So
Awesome.
yeah.
You're playing Monday too, right?
And I'm playing Sunday by myself, and then Monday with Jason.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to be at that show.
Oh, awesome. Great. So thank you for the. And we'll be back. We'll be doing other dates too. We'll be back to Europe again very soon.
Hi, I have two questions, so would you just say A or B so I can say one of them first, because I can't decide anything? B, all right. Okay, so I asked Matt this question yesterday and he told a very funny story about a flight you guys were on. He actually acted it out, so I was wondering if we could hear your side of the story or some other flight story of yours.
Well, Matt told this story in Australia last year, and a couple people asked me yesterday, it was dead spot on. I mean, I don't have my side. My side is the same as Matt, it was freaking scary. I'm normally a great flyer, but this plane was going crazy, and cart was flying by, and water bottles, and Misha's peeing on himself in the bathroom. I mean, for real. Everybody was freaking out, and Matt's a bad flyer, and I was like, I'm good on a plane, sit next to me, you know, and this started happening, I'm like, oh my God! And he's like, what are you, I thought you were a good flyer. I'm like, this is crazy, we're gonna die. So Matt's going, ah, and I'm like, ah! And Richard, who's the worst flyer of us all, was dead asleep through the whole thing. Through the entire thing. And then literally afterwards, we're like, sweating, hair all askew. Misha's like, oh no. And Richard's like, I smoked curry. We have Indian or what's going on for dinner? So that's probably the story he told, right?
That is.
Yeah.
I have a quick second question. If you could change your name to anything else, what would it be?
You've got a great name.
I don't want to change my name. But that said, officially in my family, all the firstborn males are named John. So on my ID, it's actually John-Tahmoh Panel.
Oh, wow.
But I've always gone by Tahmoh.
It's a great name. It's a great name. It's already a nickname. It's a name and it's a nickname. Gosh. What would it be?
Richard?
What do I look like, Richard? That's already kind of happening. I feel like I look like a Sammy. Or I feel like I look like I kind of look like a Chuck. I feel like I look kind of like a Chuck.
I can see it.
Right, I changed my name to Chuck. But people would think I was weird that I was named myself after a character I played. That would be. But screw it. Chuck it is. Chuck Benedict. I love that Chuck Benedict. I bought a car from Chuck Benedict.
That's boss, man. Chuck Benedict. It's tough.
Definitely I'm selling insurance or something.
Yeah, it's like a 70s porn star. Chuck Sunshine Benedict.
You see the new Chuck Benedict picture? Woo!
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi.
Hi.
So this is a question for Rob.
Okay.
I listened to your to Loud & Swain's new album, Sky Live. It's really good.
Awesome.
Very different. And I was wondering, because when I record, I can't listen to like other bands, like the month or two it takes or whatever, because it will influence me too much.
Mm-hmm.
What do you? Is there anything you can't like listen to, or is there any?
I definitely obsess about the songs that we're working on, our songs during that 2-month period. It's not that so much I don't want to listen to anything else, it's like I'm just obsessed about it, listening to demos in the car.
I can hear your influences, but it's not...
Right, the influences, there are things that I'll have listened to when I wrote the song, you know what I mean, in the last year or two. But then when we're working on it, that's just all I can do is just listen to it, fine-tune it. It's like writing a script or making a movie, you know, you just keep going back to it and, oh, we got to get out of that bridge soon.
I'm really looking forward to hearing your music.
Thanks, man.
This can be good.
I'm excited.
I'm a big music fan. Can I interject and ask you a quick question? So you're a musician too?
Yeah.
And you said you're living in the States now. You're Danish?
No, I'm Danish. I don't live in the States anymore.
Oh, I thought you said that when you came up to...
I used to live in Tennessee.
I see. Oh, great.
I like your Ramones shirt.
Thank you. I knew it like that.
Yeah, so I guess I'm the same way as you. Like, it really is just about those songs. Like, this is all I can listen to.
Yeah.
And then after you record it and it's done, you kind of need to step away. And then I've recently started listening to Sky Alive again, our new album again. Like, I stepped away, I couldn't, you know, it's like, it's done. And I just recently started listening to it again, I'm like, that's really good.
Yeah, but you're supposed to make your own favorite music, you know?
Yeah, totally. And I honestly, I feel selfish saying that, or egotistical or something, but like, when I'm in the car, that's what I'm listening to. I'm really proud of it right now. So.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Seems to be nobody on this side, so we'll keep going on this side.
Hi.
Hi.
My question is for Tahmoh. We all know that being you to any group is always stressful, and sometimes it's hard. Was it difficult for you to become a part of the Supernatural cast? Maybe someone helped you with that? Maybe you could share some stories, some funny stories?
Well, yeah, it wasn't super difficult because I didn't know how long I was going to be there. I knew that when I signed on at first, it was 3 episodes. They said, they're going to bring you in for 3 episodes, which, as far as I know, is kind of a common thing that that a long-running successful show will do. They bring you into 3 to try you out. There's always the promise of more, usually, if you do a good job at 3 episodes, or there's an opportunity for a storyline there, you know? They have a general idea, obviously, the writers, oftentimes, like, well, we could do 6. We'll try him out for 3, we'll see if he shits the bed or not. If he doesn't, we'll write him to more. And fortunately, that happened for me. Those guys have been around, I mean, the show's been around Vancouver for, 9, 10 years. I've met both Jared and Jensen before, previously. Jared a few times, so we weren't exactly friends, but we had a mutual friend. We were familiar with each other, so that helps a little bit in itself. And the guy's reputation precedes them too. They're known as, they don't have the reputation as a couple pretentious dicks, which they could be. You look at how pretty both of them are and how successful they are. If somebody told you these guys are raging assholes, they're gonna be pricks on set, you're gonna have a very hard time, I'd be like, well, that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? But that's not the case.
You escaped.
Yeah, it's quite the opposite, actually. These guys love to laugh, they love to have a great time, and I love that stuff, man, because it's rare. Unfortunately, it's rare in this business. Sometimes it's just, more times than not, it's not the case when you go onto a show. There's a lot of egos involved, and our business encourages that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And
I feel like being in Vancouver has helped.
Again, I think 100%. If that's true, they could be evil egomaniacs if this show had been shot in Hollywood. That's what it is. It's a really good point. Vancouver's very much like that. Even the crews and everyone. Yeah. There's a different feel, even though most of the shows done there are American. It's in Canada, so you get a bunch of happy Canucks who are shooting the show and being really polite and saying sorry too much and excuse me, and and I think it's rubbed off on the boys somewhat.
Yeah, I mean, and they are terrific dudes.
They're great guys.
Really great hearts. Did they play a trick on you at all?
Yeah, everybody keeps on asking me that. If they did, I haven't found out yet.
So, well, you're a big guy. I can see why they wouldn't want to mess with you.
I'm a nice guy, but don't mess with me too much.
Yeah.
I got a short fuse too.
We're happy that you've become a part of the Supernatural family.
Well, I've become a part, but I've also been recently blown up. But thank you.
Thank you.
I seem to have a penchant for getting blown up in roles, for any of you who've seen Castle or anything like that. Yeah. It's my new thing, that's how I go out. Boom.
But you're still a part of this family, and you always will be. I mean, I disappeared like 5-6 seasons ago.
Really? And you still got it.
Here I am.
You guys are great. You're incredibly loyal, aren't you?
These are my people.
I love it. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, you got to go over there.
Hi. I have a question for both of you. What was the most funny thing that happened on set?
My memory is on my first day, shooting the scene where they come and find me at my house for the first time. And they were talking about, we're like sitting in the lobby of this, or the foyer of this house, and the guys were talking about cage fighting and WME shit that they're fans of. Not a big fan of fighting. We've talked about I'm not, but respect. But it's just not. I don't dislike it. It's just like I'm a pacifist.
Yeah, a lot of people have problems with the violence.
I don't like confrontation.
Yeah.
So they're big, alarmingly big fellas, and I was like, so what are we talking about? And they're like, WME and cage fight. I was like, oh, right, okay, yeah. All right, I got nothing to add. And it was so intimidating too. But they're like, come on in, talk about cage fight, let's do it. I was like, I'm just gonna hide. Oh, I heard something. I'm gonna go to Crafty. You guys want a cup of coffee? Yeah. So that's I always just remember being so intimidated, which worked with the character I was playing. So yeah, that was that.
I don't know that. I think the best thing about shooting with these guys and being on set with them is there's a really, even if you're doing a really dark scene, there's always in between takes. Everyone's always joking around because most of the crew they've worked with the whole time. So it's like a big, and there's a lot of guys, but enough female energy that it kind of tempers it, it kind of balances it. So the guys are like doing a whole lot of guy humor and laughing very loudly at their guy jokes. The women are kind of laughing, but it's usually not as funny. And then they throw in their humor, which is usually a lot better. And then everyone's really laughing, but they're always joking around. In this last episode, though, I was, as you saw, shirt torn open, and I carved the sigil in my chest, and the makeup girl, the costume girl, she wanted to, she kept on opening it up, like my shirt, like more and more, and I was like, well, she got down to the point where there's only the tiniest bit of fabric, and I was just picturing it like, if it did open completely, it was just gonna kind of be like, which I thought would be really odd, and it would just look funny. And she kept on going closer, but I had 3 people on me, makeup and hair and everyone, and the special effects girl was doing the last bit. And then I looked down and she'd done it, and I was like, no, I told you, why did you do that? Why? Because hours of makeup, and we couldn't change the shirt at that point. And she was like, oh, what? And I'm like, but it's cut, and now it's just gonna look kind of weird, like. And it really did look weird, and I was embarrassed, and I was like, because I've got my little belly down at the bottom, and the shirt is just like this, it's very odd. And so, sure enough, I walk on set, and I remember right before I got on set, I go, I bet you Jared's gonna say something about this. He's gonna make fun of it. And on cue, like, as I'm thinking this, I'm like, I bet you Jared's gonna, he's like, what the hell is that? And and then I was super shy, and like,
Tied in a knot.
So yeah, but he kiboshed that. He's like, no, that just looks odd. Let's sew that back up again.
And they sewed it back up?
Yeah, because of Jared. And I was thinking, thanks, buddy, thanks. Yeah.
Hi.